Somebody's not clear about their dreams, or somebody's lying to themselves about their dreams. Somebody is not acting on healing and moving forward with what they really want. And it's upsetting the cycle of their life. There's some unfinished business. Yeah. And so now you're kind of forced to take care of yourself until you finally let something go. The Empress reversed. And the Ten of Wands reversed. It's up to you to figure this out. Your feelings are already, you know, you're already not feeling the situation. You already took a financial hit. And now the universe is like, well, if you want to move towards your dreams, then let's address this first. Take care of yourself and really understand how you want to move forward in this. With the Empress, like I said, and the Ten of Wands reversed. You're kind of stuck having to take care of some things first. Things that are a real burden before you can move forward with a new financial opportunity or idea. Right? You gotta fix what's going on here first. Yeah, the Queen of Cups reversed so many times. So I'm going to take that as you, because that's must be how you're feeling. And you're kind of forced in a position where you have to take care of yourself here. And it's a burden. You're upset. You want to move forward. You want to close this cycle and move towards your dreams. But the universe is like, no. Take some time for you first. Yeah. The Three of Wands. Something needs to balance out. And you really have to work on alchemy. There's something that needs to be switched around inside before you can move forward. Because you're carrying too much. And it can have to do with communication. Deep down, you don't really feel strong enough is part of the issue to come forward and talk about. Possibly that could be part of the burden. You're not ready to talk about it. And that's why you're not able to go towards it, and you're kind of being forced into a corner to try to heal until you're ready to talk about your dreams. Until you feel strong enough, until you get up that strength to really go for it with clarity and make a head over heart decision here. That might hurt somebody. Speaking your truth might hurt somebody. And that's what has you like this. So everything's kind of put on halt here. Until you take care of yourself enough to speak your truth and make that change. Yeah, here's the Four of Cups. You're starting to see how you kind of have been rejecting your own turn of fortune. You've been rejecting your own path, your own future. And I see the Wheel of Fortune with the World. And if you're a Saggy, I got a bunch of Saggy cards. If you're not, maybe you're dealing with Sagittarius. I mean, because you're coming up as the Queen of Cups, so you might be a water sign. I don't know. But there's something you have to see and say more clearly before you could turn this around. And doing that means you need to heal some things inside so you're able to do that. I'm hearing throat chakra, which makes sense. Find the fortitude to gently, or not so gently, make the decision you need to. And drop this burden, take care of yourself, and move on with your dreams. This could have to do about work. Yeah. Yeah, you're not speaking your truth and you're not going forward with it, and it's kind of really holding you up. It's keeping you stuck. You need to make a choice. Don't hide that shit. Just out with it. You've seen what you need to see. You need to take action now. Maybe you need to pair up with somebody because you don't have the finances to get something together here. You've been doing it all by yourself. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's this burden here that's making you in a position where you have to now address your needs because they've gotten just so bad. Or maybe you've been working so hard and you're so stuck on financial issues, which again is a burden that maybe needs to be, maybe you need to find the strength to work with somebody else. And it may come at a cost. Like balancing this out may have some strings attached. Working with this person. Maybe you don't trust them. You think it's just going to be like they're going to play games and want to win at all costs, and you don't trust them. And that's a really hard decision for you to make. You may not feel strong enough to deal with that. You may feel like they're too forceful. But try to let it go because it's clear that you're not able to manifest what you need to in this space. You're being forced in a place where you have to just like sit and think about things until you're ready to speak the truth on them. Your fears are keeping you from healing, perhaps, and keeping you defending yourself and disappointed. Because maybe in the past you've been betrayed. And it really left you in a place of lack. That's why you're worried you're not strong enough. That's why you're being kind of forceful in other ways and not taking care of yourself and carrying these burdens and not speaking your truth. And your emotions, your emotional suffering and well-being are taking a hit that's not letting you move forward in the way that you need to. And you're starting to see that and understand it, how that's affecting your fate. On the Knight of Swords, I got the King of Swords. And doing it this way is not helping you grow financially. It's not helping you have something stable. It's keeping you out of your heart while also keeping your pentacles away from you. And it's all to do with the mind and speaking your truth about what you really want. You absolutely must go inside and drop some things and plot a new course. If somebody wants to work with you, consider doing it. Because the way you're doing it now on your own is leaving you at a disadvantage. Even though you may be suspicious that this other person might leave you at a disadvantage, what you're doing now isn't helping either. It's time for a judgment call. It's time for a change. It's time for you to have your victory, and to do that, it means taking action. The Emperor, perhaps. Justice. Oh, gosh. This situation needs to balance out financially. Because it's not fair, and it's making you really upset and nervous and stressed out. And that needs to change. You have this internal struggle about what to do about that. Like, I think because of past experiences, you're too scared to ask for help. Like the trauma response of just like being super independent, you know? That's what this is looking like. This is a trauma response. It's not going to help you accomplish what you want to do. It's locking you out of your heart. And you're going to need your heart to fulfill this. It's keeping you stuck in the same place. Not just emotionally, but spiritually. You feel like you don't want to commit with anybody. You don't want a partnership. You don't want to commit to anybody. And that's holding you back. Because this is too, like, locking your... I understand wanting to be independent. I feel like that. But there's something about this that is keeping you from really pulling it, all of the elements together so that you can do this. It's blocking you off from your heart, which is an important element for you to have in this in this mix. You want to go ahead without your heart. And that's just going to make... Apparently, you're not allowed to have it that way. Emperor, the Page of Swords, King of Wands. So maybe somebody's been watching you through this. Queen of Swords, yeah. Queen of Pentacles, yeah. So if this is a relationship, somebody's been watching you, just kind of hanging back. Thinking about releasing a karmic situation, if you believe in that sort of thing. And offering some sort of commitment. They see you're alone and kind of holding it down, trying to keep everything together. Maybe they don't know what you're really going through here, though. But they're thinking about, with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Swords reversed. I think they want to come forward. I think they're passionate about you and they're serious about a commitment, not just a passionate commitment, but a stable one as well. I don't know if they know this about your heart. But maybe you don't have to show them. Maybe we could fix this before that happens. Because right now, you're not talking to this person, I don't think. Because you still have work to do on your own heart. And financially. Because you took a great financial hit here. You got to work out your finances and your heart. And that's what I got for you.